Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Snap to the back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll will just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
There's the first down and more. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught quickly. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. first play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Sure hands. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Snags a quick throw. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Tight end goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the TCU offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is brought down. State offense comes back onto the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The RPO caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The pass rush closing in. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They're going to run it here. He's past the marker and still going. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Ball handed off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. This away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. The sure hands, it's man.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
A completion sets up a second down play. A play action looking to throw. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after a short return, but a pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, he's locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First down here for this offense. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, TCU. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Just a small gain. We'll get it 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's man. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the right side. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, to put them on top now.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable. As we
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. And Kirk is TCU with the lead so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First and 10 now for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tight end makes the grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Handoff from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here, and they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They finally corral him at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. The shotgun handoff here. That one moves the ball to the 16.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. You'd expect victory formation here. The defense has 1 timeout remaining, but that won't do much good. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks right, lets it fly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They stopped the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. You want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it.